Fuck. It feels a little warm here. Now that the winds kind of die down. Uh-oh, does something happen over here? Across the street, it looks like someone's got their hazards on. Kind of looks like someone hit a pole. Oh wait, that's a mail truck. Why is mail being delivered this late at night? 6:06. Aren't the mail crew usually done by now? Yeah, that's a mail truck. Huh. Interesting. Not surprised this mail's going out this late. Yeah, what else? Alright. Hands these code. And cool, don't have to go for the back. Yay. Brr, brr, brr. There we go. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Grab the doggo. Who I'm assuming is gonna be in my bathroom again. Don't know why he loves it in there so much. Really? Really? Seriously? You stretchy boy, oh my goodness. Alright, bud. Little doggo. Come on. Alright. Oh my god, my fucking nose. Ah, man, that's so annoying. Annoying as hell. Here, come on. There we go. There we go. Just put that there for now. Oh, ay. Get my charger out. Bada boom, bada boom. Sure that we are plugged in and charged and ready to go. Come on, there we go. Why is it that I just sat down and now I gotta really go to the bathroom out of nowhere? Like, what the fuck? That's just nice. That's just great. Lovely. Just as much as this is being lovely. Oh, come on, don't be so fucking blurred out. Yeah, whatever is best you're gonna get. Alright, fine. Okay. Marty's not one to be cool about this. Come on, Doc. Come on. Move! Get out of the fucking way, dog! I know what the fuck's going on. Oh, okay. Fuck. Okay. Why the fuck's it all like that? Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Bam, dog. Move that right there. Yeah, toss it. Seriously? Come on. Alright. Man. Silly old pooch. Alright, well, let's see what's happening for today, since we're all now chilling. Alright, let's do this real quick.
Okay, stuff on your water earlier.
There we go. Yeah, get some music on and all that shit. And that the way I hear, and a sitting. And boom.
Yeah, well, what do I know? You've been locked in the bathroom all day. You don't want to come out.
I don't get why he does that. I really
I
don't.
don't know. I figured you have the toilet there, so you should have plenty of water. Just in case.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't really want him drinking out of it, but whatever. What can I mean? He locks himself in there, so it's like That's where he likes to be sometimes. It's like Bandit. He'll circle through different spots he wants to sleep in, and now he's back in the cave habits.
Yeah,
The laundry room, the bathroom.
Earlier, but he's stubborn.
He really is.
He
He's
just said, no, I'm resting, I don't want to move.
for real. That's how he is a lot of times. That's why it's a bitch and a half to give him leave, while I'm like going to work or some shit. Or if I'm going out somewhere, it's like this little bastard will know, and he doesn't want me to leave, and he'll just sit there and just stare at me. Or I have to literally like poke him and like kind of shove his little booty like.
Yeah, just go look.
He's like, what the fuck? It's like, why'd you do that?
Curly's starting to warm up again. After I gave him the full treatment last night, wasn't too happy about.
Doing more cat traumatizing.
Yeah, took the cone off, had to do the blue stuff. Stuff on his wounds. Put the cone back on. He eats a cone.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't blame him. I hate going around with this cone around my
I mean, obviously, like, you want to like that. Yeah.
Oh, Zuka wants a matching outfit for Curly. That big cone we found.
It doesn't fit on him, and he doesn't need it anyway. Like, and also,
I'm joking.
and even then, it's like the issues, that he would have that wouldn't help for a lick of a fuck. Like, that wouldn't do anything.
No, he's not chewing his fur off.
Actually, I mean, if anything, it's kind of gotten back a little bit.
Yeah, he looks fully furred.
I mean, he had like a little bald spot on his little booty, but now that's kind of going away. But I've been using like this shampoo called like Mare's Tail. It's technically horse shampoo, but it can be used on humans, other pets, and stuff like that. So, and I mean, honestly, like when it comes to like re-strengthening hair, having it grow back, I mean, I've been noticing even for myself and for him too. So shit actually works, and it's really good too. It comes out like really thick and goopy, so you have to kind of like get it wet before you like lather it up, because if not, you're basically just like spreading it around on the very top layer.
Yeah,
But it still works,
though.
though.
I begin to think about bathing Curly.
You probably would need it, but yeah, that would be a nightmare.
I just got the skin growing back on my hands and my ankles. I don't need any more removed. Man, this is scratchy. Yeah, that's it.
There we go.
Too much recently, at least. So it's a plus.
Whoa, there we go. There we go, that is much better. Here, see what's happening for the news today. Or at least, a little something we can look out for a bit. I know, like, TJ was supposed to be doing, like, some sort of back and forth with someone today, but, like, Sockdon left. And I checked out Sockdon's stream that he was doing earlier, and, like, nothing about his stream was, saying, like, he, was doing, like, a talk with anybody, so I don't even think that happened, because I was trying to see if I could find it so we can kind of look at it a little bit. More or less, for some after work. Actually, I'm kind of curious if Sock is still, like, streaming. Yeah, he actually is. He's been, like, streaming, like, all day. Sockdon left on that fucking grind. I never really knew that dude from like Twitter, but apparently he does like different streams and like shit like that. But he doesn't like upload clips or anything. So can't really exactly 100% maybe like, you know, check his stuff out. Unless I can find timestamps or something. There we go. There's like a couple other little things. There's a few small things we can kind of look at least a little bit. Oh. Video fail, car accident, falsely called terrorist. Dude, like, man, I love how, like, for at least, like, a few days, that was really, like, a weird little claim that was going on. Like, terrorism was done. It was conspiracy. It's not even really, like, the media that failed on that. I mean, it was more or less just fucking right-wing chuds and, like, right-leaning media that were pushing that for a little bit. I mean, as far as I'm aware, like, the first initial news about was like, yeah, there's a big fire that happened. Cause unknown. Like, I mean, there wasn't really a conclusion about it until, like, a couple days later. Once they realized it was literally just a fatal car accident, and that's what it was. I mean, I can understand why, you know, people will be like, what the fuck, and not realize it when, see how it's, I guess, at a border crossing, I suppose. Just because a car accident like that, it's not, especially to that degree, where it just explodes, you know, in a ball of fiery hell. You know, I mean, that's not exactly something that, you know, commonly happens. I mean, car wrecks do happen, you know, and, you know, people do die in wrecks and shit, you know, way more frequently than it should happen, but, you know, that's just what it was. I like how Kyle has, like, a 10-minute video about it, too. It's like, wow. I love it. But it is pretty obvious, though. Even with just, like, the thumbnail itself, it's like, accident, not terrorism. It's like, no shit. I can't believe you added, like, a damn near 11-minute video. You know, for, like, 10.5 minutes of just, like, having to explain that. It's like, I love you, but you probably could have made that video into, like, more, like, I don't know, like, the 5 minutes. Because, like, oof. DFF posted a little something. Tomorrow, the 6 hour. Oh, dude, that Bill Maher gauntlet's tomorrow. Oh, my fucking God. Oh, God. Ugh. Oof. Dude, that gauntlet fucking snuck up. It's already happening. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not ready for that. Teslas are just awful. Ooh, there's a little video fucking on Teslas. Yeah, why not? I'm always down for that. Look at this.
These guys are trying to prove that...
What is Vosh's drip right now? Why does he look like a fucking 1980s, like, fucking accountant or something? Like a 1950s, like, you know, female lesbian accountant.
Tesla FSD is better than Waymo, and their car attempts to murder them no less than 3 separate times the mile. Also something I had to open in a incog window because this person has me blocked, just like everything else on Twitter.
Not to be too... Yeah, but that's the advantage of this thing, is this is like a pure AI system. There's no mapping here other than just like normal street maps. Mm-hmm. It's just basically driving with computer vision, just taking...
Terrifying.
That is, yeah, I don't like that considering it's a Tesla. Like, give this like another 2 decades and maybe I'll think this is pretty cool.
Versus inputs and driving based on that.
I guarantee, like, I swear, if this, like, Tesla just fucking, just, like, suddenly just, like, beelines it and just goes, like, you know, from, like, 10 miles an hour to, like, 80 and just creams into one of these parked cars, I'm gonna laugh.
But if I was going to give, like, a devil's advocate hot take there, it's like, why is Tesla so picky about making it cameras only? Mm-hmm. And then, like, on some respects from the user experience, that appears to be suffering. Like, is that a cost thing? Like,
dude, he literally had to, like, you know, make the steering wheel not hit the truck. Like, dude, this Tesla almost went into the truck. I mean, it wouldn't be a crash, really. It would just be, like, a little bump. You know, just, like, bumping into each other, but still, like...
But you know what I mean? Like,
that was pretty close.
Like,
if I'm going to use the service, I want it to have a low wait time. If I want it to have a low wait time, there needs to be a lot of cars. And if there needs to be a lot of cars, I need to be able to mass produce them at a low cost and get a ton of them out onto the street.
Is this guy gay? Well, it's San Francisco, so
The service can actually work. If you're acquiring people...
nope, no stop. Just
No stop, dude. Just creaming through a stop sign.
no stop. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Just
Oh my god, and then the car just bolted to the right to almost crash into these parked cars. Dude, fuck these cars, dude. Fuck Tesla. Holy shit. This is like... No, like, oh my god.
right through the stop. Just right through. They could have died right there. They could have gotten T-boned.
I mean, yeah. Honestly, yeah, they maybe not died. I don't... Like, they're going too slow for that, I think. But they would definitely be injured. Like, I mean, if they got T-boned right then and there, like... Or T-boned somebody else, like... Dude, there would definitely be injuries.
There. I'm pretty sure that wasn't a 4-way stop. I'm pretty sure that was a 2-way stop.
If you're acquiring people...
No, it's a 4-way. Yeah, I see a stop there, but... No, it's a 4-way, see? It's a 4-way stop.
I don't see stop lines on the perpendicular street.
I did. I saw the crosswalk. I mean, that's a part of that.
It is a 4-way. I see a stop line, but I don't see the stop signs. Whatever the case is, this is insanely dangerous.
Just blew through that stop line.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
There is literally a stop sign on the left.
Requiring people...
Yeah, for the opposite direction. For right, sorry. No, idiot on the left. It's immaterial. On the right too. Yeah, that's facing up. Oh my god. Do you guys not know how to drive? This stop sign is facing forward. This one's facing that way. The perpendicular street is the one that does or doesn't. Okay, actually, you guys are insane. Shut up.
Oh my god. Dude, holy shit. I think that is probably the most I've heard Vosh get triggered. I gotta hear this again. I gotta go back. What?
For right, sorry. No, idiot on the left. It's immaterial. On the right too. Yeah, that's facing up. Oh my god. Do you guys not know how to drive?
I mean, they're your fans, Vosh. I mean, do you? I'm hoping so, because you're, I mean, but, like, evidently the fans don't, and I don't believe your fans for a lick of a second. Like, the idea that they, know how to drive, no, they don't. I mean, I don't. I got no room to bitch, but still, like, what the hell?
Stop sign is facing forward. This one's facing that way. The perpendicular street is the one that does or doesn't. Okay, actually, you guys are insane. Shut up. Holy shit. Oh my god. Seriously? I said perpendicular road. Jesus Christ. It might have a stop sign here. I can't see it if so. Either way,
and
this
honestly,
is insanely dangerous.
yeah, and also the fact that this road is kind of poorly constructed to where you can't see the other stop signs and know that's a 4-way stop. And honestly, depending on the cars parked on the side of the fucking road, you might not be able to see that fucking stop sign either. Like, I mean, this doesn't really seem like a safe stop, like, or a safe 4-way. Like, I feel like what would actually make it safer if it was one of those, like, street light stop signs, like the one big red light that blinks. Like, those are basically the equivalent of a stop sign, too. Have those dangle, like, above this 4-way, because that seems like it'd be safer, and honestly, a better use of the fucking funds here, for this 4-way stop, to be a little bit more safer so people, know to stop. Because, honestly, that 4-way just does not look well built.
That stop line?
Yep.
Yeah. That wasn't good.
Like, that's crazy.
That wasn't good. No shit, it's Tesla.
I was a little freaked out right now.
Average tech bro, when confronted with an irreconcilably terrible consequence of their technology. Dude, that was a good.
That wasn't good. That kind of terrified me.
Holy shit, what's going on here? This is not good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, still fall for self-driving because now you're the one controlling the car now because your stupid self-driving AI wants to kill you.
Alright,
Wow.
hold on a second.
Oh, grab it. Yeah, grabbing the wheel because he's not confident. Ooh, don't you love, like, nearly dying and then you have to stop your car and check the cameras? Like, oh, bit of dust on your camera. Or maybe the incomprehensible algorithm you can't control.
Yeah, I mean, this is why this shit's stupid. Like, I mean, the actual software element of this tech needs to really be fixed. So, like, the hardware element is cool, but you have to actually make that shit fucking work for it to actually be cool and safe and efficient. Like, everything going on here is not efficient, safe, or really, at this point, practical. Like, I mean, this is just dangerous.
Has failed. You don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I think they're fine.
I wouldn't have expected that. I thought Waymo was like dead in the water. So I feel like I need to like eat my words on that.
At the end of the day, you don't need mapping. You don't need.
You literally just. The mapping would have told you about the stop sign.
Yeah, you need mapping because then, you know, maybe your stupid little fucking AI car would actually know that shit. Like, wouldn't that be like something that would be necessary a little bit?
To know where you are at a centimeter level, you just need really good AI. You just need really.
God, dude.
Dude, tech bros are insane. Dude, these tech bros are fucking psychotic. You just need a good AI, because AI will literally save us all. It's like, look, I like AI. I think it's cool shit. And I think, you know, there's a lot of awesome stuff that we can implement with that technology for sure. But, oh my god, these guys literally think it's like the holy grail of holy grails. Like, they think, you know, everything will be solved and we could just be silly little tech bros in our studio apartments just not giving a fuck, you know. Well, AI does everything. It's like, oh my god.
Tesla fan. Average Tesla fan. Holy shit.
Average Elon sim.
Bro, just make your AI gooder. Just make the AI good.
Good intelligence. And you saw like all the extra sensors, all the extra hardware, all the extra cost to get the Waymo to run. And
it's just going great. It's going great, man. It's going great. It's going good. It's doing great.
Sensors, all the extra hardware, all the extra cost to get the Waymo to run. And this thing can do pretty well without any of that.
No, it can't. It's nearly killed you, like, well more than 3 times already. Like, dude, this Tesla in the course of this stupid video has nearly, like, ran into shit, crashed into other cars, just stopped the light. Like, it's done, like, all this random bullshit in this, you know, span this video at least, like, 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, it's not doing too well today.
No.
Yeah.
Duh.
Like.
All right, nice. I hate it when people do edits like that. I hate it so much. It's not necessary. It's a 2-minute video.
Well, guess what? It is, because, hey, curb your enthusiasm, you little tech bro nerd.
You don't need to tell me how to feel about what's happening. I can see what's happening.
I don't know. I kind of like.
Nice meme.
Good meme.
So it's well known that I hate Tesla and I hate self-driving cars and I hate electric cars and I hate everything. There is like room, so there will always be cars. You know, I'm very train pilled and I'm very like bus pilled and everything, but there will always be cars because there are lots of things that just can't be done by other systems, like last minute, I think it's called like last haul trucking, where you need to deliver like freight goods within a city, like you have a train bring them into a warehouse, but then how do you get them to your local clothing store? Like how, right? Like you need a truck. There's plenty of stuff people will always use cars for, though you can like minimize their use. The stupid thing is that I actually think, I could be completely wrong on this, I genuinely don't think that I don't think that it would actually be that difficult on a civic infrastructure level to implement pretty reliable self-driving cars. But it would have to be an infrastructural challenge, not just like an individual car thing. You can.
I mean, that is true. I mean, it's like, I mean, in a way, I think actually, I don't know how practical or well something like this could work, but I would think that, like, you know, having a tech like, maybe some infrastructural, like, you know, roads where it's like AI friendly specific roads where there's like sensors, you know, set up either on the roads or like, you know, on the side roads or something. Or like on, like, you know, street lights, where it could kind of like collaborate different information to these self-driving vehicles, you know, and the conditions of the road and stuff, you know, and basically in that way, like, kind of have like AI map, like, you know, mapping basically when it comes to like, you know, different roads and their conditions, traffic, stuff like that. And so I don't know how practical something like that could be. I do think it could be done. So I mean, I think it really is kind of a multi-pronged approach. Like, you can't just have self-driving cars and just call it good. I mean, that's kind of the issue here. I mean, it's like the tech is cool and all, but you have to implement it effectively. And just having Tesla self-driving vehicles, just like, whoop, YOLO, here you go, it doesn't exactly do much to like alleviate any problems. In fact, it looks like it exacerbates some issues, like nearly getting in accidents.
Single car plastered in cameras, just hoping that the invisible algorithms understand everything going on around you. You need what you could probably have is like relays, and the car communicates to the relay to confirm its location.
That's kind of what I was just talking about. I swear to God, I did not pre-watch this. Like, I mean, that's what I'm thinking. It's like, have like some sort of relay sensors that are like either like built into the roads or some shit, or like near the roads, kind of like how there's like cell towers or something, and use that as a way to like specifically monitor and map like traffic conditions and shit like that, with different little nodes set up on different like AI constructed like infrastructure and shit, at least when it comes to driving and shit.
It proceeds only if its location is being registered appropriately, and then you could have like citywide infrastructure where all the cars basically have like read where the roads are and where the cars are on the road. And that's like complicated, like that's a social thing to be sure, but like that's not like new tech or anything. That's pretty doable. Have that, and then have cameras as well to manage stuff like pedestrians leaping in front of your car like the idiots they are. And you could have
watch it
decently good. The problem is, of course, that people who like Teslas, people who like Elon Musk, people who like the idea of gooder AI fixing these problems, is that they don't actually want to solve social problems. They want to feel like they're cool technocrat, like brain gods. They want to...
Because that's essentially how they operate. Like, at least this guy right here on the left, like, his posh, like, smug, like, yes, this is amazing, as the vehicle and the AI is, nearly getting them in accidents and killing them. Like, it's like, oh, it's amazing, awesome, isn't it? It's just having a rough day today. It's like, the concept of AI having a bad day and this happens because of it, it's not something that should be a thing.
Compensate for their empty life with, like, this sci-fi, semi-futurist aesthetic. They want to feel like they're a part of something rather than actually solving any real problems. And that like defines everything associated with Elon Musk, frankly. No real effort to fix these problems, but how can we look futuristic not solving them? But these are solvable problems. And I do think there is some viability to self-driving cars in some circumstances.
I think they can be. It just needs to be implemented effectively and have infrastructure around it to help make it more efficient and safer.
Example of it,
Pretty
by the way, the first thing that I would think to use it for, by the way, would absolutely be trucking, long-distance trucking. There are...
Oh, yeah. I definitely think, for sure, because, especially because earlier this month, I've traveled to Seattle a bunch of times, driving, well, not me driving, but, going up and down the highways and stuff on I-5, and Eugene, too. And there's like a lot of truckers on the road and shit. In fact, especially late at night, there's almost like nothing but truckers with the occasional person, doing a late night commute or something like us, So, it is a common thing, like, all the time to see. And it could definitely be way more effective and efficient and healthier for the drivers, too, to have, like, self-driving in that way. Because for those long hauls, when they're just, like, cruising on the highway, they don't have to really, they could just let it self-drive and take care of that. And if they want to like stop at a rest stop or have something like that, they could kind of program in there, and then they could take control from there. So it's one of those things where like trucking is honestly where I think this could be the best use of this type of technology, and because like it would just do fucking wonders, I think, for drivers that happen to do a lot of these long like multi-day or like all day fucking hauls and shit.
Of people employed in the trucking industry in the United States, and it is a difficult job. It takes a lot of It takes a lot of
energy.
Traveling around. It's very difficult. Now, of course, the automation of that industry would mean a lot of people would lose their jobs, which is why I strongly suggest that we take those jobs and we put them into, service work where everyone else works, and then we pay those people properly. Think about it. Without having to pay truckers, the companies that rely on their transportation, which is everything, literally everything, would have so much more money, What if we redistributed that money? What if we realized it's actually really insane that capitalism makes automation a bad thing because it means that people lose their jobs even though the same amount of wealth is being created? It's just going towards the top. What if we had a system where when automation happens, the whole point of human, industrial development, automation, remember? The whole reason we got into this, to reduce the amount of labor it takes to do a thing, the whole point of civilization. What if we somehow took the additional money that is saved by not paying millions of people in the truck industry, and we made sure the money went to those people anyway? Almost as though there was some kind of redistribution project.
Ooh, that would be cool. I mean, because honestly, that's basically how automation can actually be, a benefit for us. It has to be something that, is fundamentally to the core, whatever, gains and profits or, shit like that in production comes from that, needs to, be given back to, the people that initially, especially would have probably worked those jobs, but also just to, the communities and the people in general. Having a element of redistribution, at least strongly when it comes to automation, would fundamentally, be, an absolute benefit. But, because of shocker, pretty much everything, capitalism ruins it and, makes it, a net negative for everyone.
I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
Oh. Yeah, think about it. Think about it, then forget about it. Think about it, and then forget about it. I didn't click any other random video. Don't be doing that shit to me. Yeah. Little time check. Yeah, pretty much about trying to get back to work and all that. See a couple other things we can at least look at, but man, still a little sad TJ didn't do his whole interview thing, or unless that's going to be uploaded later. Hope it is, because I think it'll be kind of interesting to see that little conversation. And then there's that Bill Maher gauntlet. Oh my god, I can't believe that is tomorrow. No, fuck me, dude. I am not. I don't think I'm prepared for that. I feel like that's going to be a raunchy, horrible, bad gauntlet. Well, it's still going to be good, but it's going to be bad in the sense of how torturous it is. Just oof, I say. Well, get this little loud bell going here. And a bada bing, and a bada boom. But anyway, I'll call it good and come back when I get off work and all that shit. So, peace out and see y'all then.